There's a particular kind of exhaustion that doesn't come from working too hard. It comes from holding on too tight to something that's already gone, to a version of reality that never existed, to a question that has no answer. Why did this happen to me? If you've ever felt that kind of tired, this video is for you. Today I want to talk about something called radical acceptance. It's a concept rooted in psychology, specifically in a therapy called DBT. But honestly, it's less of a technique and more of a truth that humans have always known, but somehow keep forgetting. Radical acceptance means this: acknowledge reality exactly as it is, not as you wish it were, not as it should have been, as it is. It doesn't mean you have to like it. It doesn't mean you agree with it. It just means you stop spending your energy fighting something that has already happened. Because here's what most of us do when something painful hits. We resist. We argue with it. We replay it. We ask why? And every time we do that, we're not reducing the pain. We're adding to it. Think about someone who doesn't know how to swim falling into water. The instinct is to panic, to thrash, to fight. But the more you fight, the faster you sink. The moment you relax, the water holds you up. Pain works the same way. The moment you stop fighting what is, something shifts. Now, before we go further, let me be clear about what radical acceptance is not. It is not pretending everything is fine. It is not being passive or giving up. It is not saying, I'm okay with this, when you're not. Grief is real. Anger is valid. Hurt is allowed. Radical acceptance doesn't erase those feelings. It just means you see them without being controlled by them. The difference is this: fighting reality. This shouldn't have happened. Why me? If only I had done things differently. Radical acceptance. This happened. I'm in pain, and I'm going to figure out what I can do from here. One keeps you frozen in the past. The other brings you back to the present, where you actually have power. A woman I once heard about had been in a marriage that had slowly fallen apart over years. She told someone, I knew for a long time, but I couldn't accept it. I kept thinking, just a little more effort, a little more patience, and it would go back to the way it was. It never did. And she said the most surprising thing. The moment she finally accepted it was over, truly accepted it, was the first moment she could breathe again. Not because things got better, not immediately, but because she stopped fighting a truth that had already been there. Acceptance is not the end. It's often where healing begins. There's a story that captures this better than any psychology textbook. You might know it. A small, ordinary person, someone who never asked for any of this, is handed the most dangerous object in the world. He tries to give it away. He looks for someone else to carry it. But eventually he realizes there is no one else. Frodo Baggins doesn't accept his mission because he wants to. He accepts it because he understands. This is real, and someone has to. At the Council of Elrond, surrounded by great warriors and wise elders who are all arguing, he stands up, small, afraid, with no plan, and he says, I will take the ring, though I do not know the way. That's not resignation. That's one of the most courageous acts in literature. And Gandalf, wise, steady Gandalf, says something I think about often. Frodo says, I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened. And Gandalf replies, so do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. That's it. That's radical acceptance in one sentence. We don't choose our circumstances, but we choose what we do inside them. There's one more thing I want to say, because I used to get this part wrong. I used to think acceptance meant handling everything by myself, being strong alone, not burdening anyone. But that's not strength. That's just loneliness with better branding. Frodo couldn't have made it to Mordor without Sam. Not because he was weak, but because no one is meant to carry everything alone. Sam didn't try to take the ring from Frodo. He didn't try to solve the problem. He just walked beside him and said, "Mr. Frodo is not going anywhere without me." Sometimes, that's exactly what we need. Not answers, not solutions. Just someone who says, "I see you. I'm here. You don't have to go alone." Radical acceptance includes accepting that you need people, that asking for help isn't a sign that you haven't healed. It's a sign that you're human. So, wherever you are right now, maybe you're holding on to something that's already over. Maybe you're exhausted from asking why. Maybe you're trying to rewrite a past that can't be rewritten. You don't have to figure it all out today. You don't have to feel okay right now. But maybe, just for a moment, you can try something different. Instead of, "Why did this happen to me?" try, "What can I do from here?" Not because it's fair, not because it's easy, but because that shift, small as it sounds, is what moves you from being stuck to being free. The peace you're looking for doesn't come from life getting lighter. It comes from you, finally putting down what was never yours to carry forever. And that takes courage. Real, quiet, everyday courage. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you find it.